Hello, good men, brothers. Had a pretty cool experience last week, Wednesday to be precise. It was a belated Father's Day gift. My son, he come in. He's gone for extended periods of time. Last time he was in was Christmas before last. But he took me down to Atlanta to catch the Atlanta Braves play the St. Louis Cardinals. And got us a hotel so we wouldn't have to drive back. It's about 6.5 hours down there from here. And just had a really, really good time. That's a really nice ballpark. He's took me up to Washington to see the Nationals a couple of times in the past. But they built like a village around the ballpark. And when they're having games there, they shut off all of the traffic. And people's just walking. There's, anything that you can imagine's in there. They was an actual little micro distillery there that made their own booze, bourbon too, stuff too. They was a movie theater. They was several, different really cool shops. They was like a art shop, and it had different kinds of art and everything in it. Had several restaurant bars that had different music in it live after the game. They had one that was like jazz, and then they had one that was like modern uh, uh, club music, and then they had rock and roll blues type thing. And they had Wally burgers, not a Wally burgers, Wild Burgers. It's the first one I've ever seen, and of course I had different things. Pretty neat how they did that down there, and was a really good baseball game, and I really enjoyed it. It was really fun, but what I enjoyed most was being with my son. That was really really special. We had we stuck together for 6.5 hours, and we had a really great conversation going down, and he got a really, really nice hotel that was a 15-minute walk away. And we just had to cross a little side street, and they had pedestrian bridges to get there. But it was a great game, and we was really into it. And then we went back to the hotel and talked some more. And then the next day, we come home, and he stopped and bought me breakfast. And then we had another really great conversation coming back. It was just a great, great day. So all you men out there, don't give up hope. Uh, I went years not seeing him and his brother. I mean years. Uh, I went 2.5 years one time, and went a year, I think, two separate times. And then the only time I ever got to see him, I didn't know it at the time, was either my dad or my mom gave her money. So they was paying her so I could see my kids. But I was around them just enough to know that once they got older, that what they was being told was a lie. And when they got older and everything, I got to seeing them more and more. My youngest lived with me for about 4 years, and he was up for 2 weeks, and he didn't go see his birthing parent. He didn't call his birthing parent, and the only reason his birthing parent even knew he was in was because of his sister. So don't give up hope. Uh, you struggling and you're being separated from your kids. Every time that you get a chance to see them, make that time count. Focus on your time with the children. Don't focus your time on your ex. Take them to do something. If you ain't got a lot of money, just take them to the park. Uh, Play video games with them. Play board games with them. Just go on a hike. You don't have to spend money. That's not what's important. It's the time that you spend with them is important and will set you apart. Well, good men and brothers, I just thought I'd share that, and I hope that it helps somebody, one of you men and brothers that might be struggling with not seeing your children often, and maybe it'll give you hope that in the future that they'll come to you, because I've known many an instance uh, throughout the men I've known, and actually 2 women, that the kids come back and they wanted of course they'll grill you and everything, and you listen to them, and then you tell them the truth. Don't lie, don't but smudge it. Tell them the absolute truth of what happened, and maybe you'll get to start over like I did. As always, good men and brothers, get prepared. Time's very short. Get what you can every time you can, anytime you can. Keep your head on a swivel and eyes in the back of your head. Stay safe, brothers and good men.